Probably our favorite news source.
It is from charismanews.com.
And what does Charisma News define themselves as?
They define themselves as a spiritual perspective.
This is probably my favorite perspective to explore on the show.
Yeah, like the religious perspective. Like we have the non-religious secular side and the people who believe
the rational side.
This is the Sunday school perspective.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different writers. The last writer we got on, we thought that guy was good.
This is an opinion, right?
Yeah. This is an opinion. Well, we thought the last guy who wrote about marijuana was good.
Yeah.
We thought he was good. But after reading this one, I don't know. All cards are on the table.
Yeah. We're going to continue to get some sources here.
This article is titled, Parents Beware. Your child may be next. Now, I like how he didn't write your child is next.
Yeah.
That would be even worse. Maybe next. Written by Dabney Headguard. Gotta say, is that a woman or a man? Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? So it reads that if a prostitute shared her story, the preconceived notion may change from an addict choosing the lifestyle to a vulnerable child tricked into the industry. So they're all saying that every single prostitute is a child that was tricked, not an addict or not their own choosing. And it's happening in your backyard.
So Florida is the top 3 states for human trafficking in America, where the average age of the prostitution is 12 years old.
Okay, I don't know the stat.
Yeah.
Is it real?
According to the Hope for Freedom at Christ by Bonnie Jo Daniels, the project coordinator. Right?
By Bojangle Daniels.
So
Bojangle.
The writer makes us visualize this scenario.
Average age is 12 years old. So that means that there's prostitutes who are probably 6 years old because the average age is 12. Do you see what's wrong with that statement? The average age, that means the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's prostitutes, 20, 30. So that means there's probably even prostitutes that are 2 years old.
Yeah, I'm going to criticize this article because it's saying that, here's one example. A young boy gets a glimpse of pornography. His heart is stirred and body excited. Over the years, he secretly returns to his habit until one day, the addiction leads him to a strip club.
Because that's what happens.
And then
automatically.
And then eventually, he pays for sex. And then what he thinks is an 18-year-old girl is actually 16.
Not prostituting at her own free will. But they do make a point that if you're under the age of consent, you can't consent. Even if you do consent, you're not consenting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not your own free will. Someone's making her do this, even if she's doing it by herself. So she's working because her pimp beats her and threatens to harm her family if she doesn't. Trafficking, where people control and exploit others, generates billions of dollars each year. It's considered one of the fastest growing criminal industries in the world, and it's driven by greed.
Yes.
I mean, it's true.